Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Tom Bowler 1993 here, and welcome to part 4, I think, part 5, part 4, or let's just say it's part 3 or something, because we're on level 3, the Lost Valley. Now usually, most people that do walkthroughs of the first Tomb Raider would go down the steps, but it's always fun to go down the river. Oh man, the glitch didn't work. I don't think I did it properly. Now let's go bot so insane and kill some wolves. It's the first 3 down. And now down here is very optional and it's just for killing wolves. Now there is just a dead end, yeah? Not to mention that there is no items whatsoever, let alone any secrets or extra enemies, which is a major disappointment in my opinion. But I guess it was due to the graphical limitations of the PlayStation 1, which I'm not too upset about. I think Core did a fantastic job on the first game. And the other games too, especially Tomb Raider 2 and Tomb Raider 3. Does that skeleton look a bit ominous to you? Well, let's head out deep into the open plains here. And look what we got here. A new enemy. Anything that's not a bat, a wolf or a bear. But it is a Velociraptor. The classic scaly Velociraptor, to be precise. And I think Core have chosen a good colour palette for the raptor. I think red is an appropriate colour for the raptor. Oh, not to mention that we also have one of the most famous bosses in the Tomb Raider franchise, the T-Rex, who serves as an actual boss in Tomb Raider Anniversary. And yeah, he kind of goes down faster if you kill him fast with the Uzis, as I read somewhere, but I think I don't find that to be 100% genuine, to be honest. But weapons that are more powerful than pistols do the job just right. Top notch, that's what I call it. And here we have our first secret in the level. This can also be used as a hiding place of the T-Rex, or a plan of attack on the T-Rex. Well, or attack him from a distance where he can't get to you. And inside the top of this waterfall, we have, oh god, I'm gonna have to rearrange myself here, because I can't seem to get up. Will it work this time? Please work. so far I didn't die. Ah, here we go. Nothing but ammo, so let's get the hell out of here. What? If you go through this waterway, we will come across one of 3 of the most important items to get through the level. Look, Velociraptor. And to tell you the truth, whenever I draw Velociraptors, I always colour them red. Because of what I saw in Tomb Raider 1 and Tomb Raider Anniversary. And I think I always thought red was an appropriate colour. Well, it could be an appropriate colour for a male raptor. But since it was a desert dinosaur discovered in Mongolia in 1924, I think, or 1922. Yeah, I'm a big dino fan, as you can tell. They were found alongside a couple of other dinos, such as Protoceratops and Oviraptor, which was considered either an egg thief or a maternal parent. Wait, the Protoceratops was discovered in 1922, but that's beside the point. Well, actually no. Two more raptors up there, coming outside of a yellow temple made out of what appears to be sweet corn. But that's not really sweet corn. That's just the coloration of the stone. Out on the field, there's a total of 4 raptors out on the field. The other 2 are well hidden. If I were to do a video of all of them at once, either excluding the T-Rex or including, I would name those 4 raptors after the 4 raptors from Jurassic World, which are Charlie, Echo, Delta and Blue. Or maybe the raptors from The Good Dinosaur, which I don't think are very well known, but personally I would name them after the Good Dinosaur's raptors, which are Bubba, Lurleen, Purvis and Earl. Whichever ones works best, I could probably decide, or you decide. Oh, this was a failed attempt to get up onto that ledge, but I have seen another YouTuber do it. We shall save here for now and get our second cog. And now there's nothing else to collect in the sweet corn temple. Sweet corn temple. Oh god. Graphics always old-fashioned graphics always try to deceive you. And the battery is running out of power. Sugar. And here we come to our last cog. I made sure that I got all the secrets in this part of the Lost Valley. T-Rex is dead, Raptor's dead, so let's get ourselves back up over to the cog machine thing, or whatever you want to call it. The cog mechanism. Alright. Back down. Oh, sorry about that. That was a little accident. Me falling into the river was completely unintentional. Maybe I jumped at the wrong time, but it doesn't matter. I wasn't heading to certain death or anything like that. On the way, we would come across our last save crystal in the level. Oh. There you go. Here's our first cog. Cog number 2. And cog number 3. Now throw the switch and voila! The water is completely blocked off. The river is completely blocked off, only to open up a new pathway. To a secret. Here's our 4th secret, and we shall ignore what is up on the ledge that I am about to pass through right now, because it is nothing but ammo, since I've already got the shotgun. And now we are heading through what I call the Sweet Corn Tunnel. Also, just to bring up, in early betas of the game, the crocodiles, which will be introduced a couple of levels later, were originally going to be introduced in the Lost Valley. Now it is true that crocodiles lived in, well, they've always lived in South America for millions of years, but they'd have to be much closer to rivers if they were to serve a purpose. Well, they would serve a purpose through this waterway, but I guess they wanted to exclude them because they don't want to overload the console or anything like that, which then later became a serious staple for any game at the time. And here we are about to come to the end of level 3 and onto the final level in Peru. Yes, 5 out of 5. Join me next time when I tackle the 4th and final Peru level, the Tomb of Qualitech. Signing out.